Now, PVT, the final phase. Typically, how many pieces would you make? Let's say a typical IoT product about, I don't know, about this size. Let's say, until you actually confirm this is correct, the right quality, the right rate, production rate. We are confident that we can really just keep ramping up on this basis.
If we've had a successful EVT and DVT, we would shoot for 1,000 units of PVT. And you will not get a 99% yield rate, most likely. You might have to settle with a 90% yield rate. And the parts that or less depending, and the parts that are failing are parts then that can be used for internal testing, they can be used for debugging, they can be used for problem solving. But that's typically what we would shoot for to make sure that we're ready to qualify it for mass production, which is the final phase.
Because there's always a timing constraint, right?
Always.
There's a budget constraint, of course. The longer you spend there, the more it's costing everybody, including the suppliers, right? Everybody just wants to go into mass production.
Yes, I mean, most companies, they need to be shipping products to make money to keep alive. If they want to wait till if they have to have 99% off the production line before they ship, then they're not getting any revenue and they're not going to be able to support their efforts until probably too late.
So what's the timeline? Let's say PVT is confirmed, maybe you're at 95% first time yield rate. How long does it take you, if there's, let's say, continuous production, typically, to get to 99%?
It could be anything from 1 month to 3 or 4 months. It really depends on the complexity of the product and how diligent the product development and NPI phase has been.